Hi, Kasey D'Amato here, President of Certified PA Consulting. Welcome to this week's episode of our Town Hall series. Every single week we put out a video that is related to professional development and professional issues for PAs, for physicians, helping bridge the gap of information that we don't necessarily learn in PA school or medical school related to PA salaries, business structures, career transitions. So I am a PA. I've been a PA since 2003. I've also been a practice manager of a multi-million-dollar medical practice. I've also owned my own businesses, sold businesses, and now I dedicate my career to coaching and consulting other people. I'm also a certified life coach, business coach, and I help PAs navigate the waters and physicians of PA salary structures, elements of a contract, what makes sense for a win-win situation. I help people make career transitions. I help people start businesses who are medical professionals. All of our resources are at certifiedpaconsulting.com. Tons of videos and free resources. And we also do one-on-one coaching and have on-demand courses. So on this week's episode of our Town Hall series, we're talking about job boards and how they're not the only way to find a job. So when we're working with our private clients, we're helping people with career transitions. Sometimes it's a move, sometimes it's a change in specialty. It can be a lot of different reasons why people are seeking a career coach during a career transition or during the job search process. So I thought it would be helpful to share some of the tools that are helpful for some of our clients and how job boards are really, they're not the only way to find a job. So what are some other ways that you can look for a job? Let's talk through them. So number one, outside of job boards, you can talk to staffing agencies, recruiters, if you will. These are professionals that are paid a commission if they find the right match. They're matchmakers, if you will, the right match for an employer and a PA or physician. There's staffing companies that do both, and they can be very helpful. Oftentimes they work with large facilities because it's expensive to hire a staffing firm. So in some instances, there could be small private practice, but one thing to keep in mind is that staffing agencies generally have more relationships with bigger facilities that can afford them, not always small private practice. So just keep that in mind. If you're someone, depending on the type of specialty and what you're looking for, staffing agencies can be a way to find jobs. They have relationships with hiring managers, and it can be a way to find resources for a job. So that's one place to look, is medical staffing agencies. These are outside of job boards. Number two, pharmaceutical reps. If you work in private practice, hospital setting, this doesn't apply quite as much, but in private practice, you are meeting a lot of pharmaceutical reps. They're coming to your office, they're going to other offices. So guess what? They know everybody who's coming, going, leaving, retiring, all of the above, and oftentimes they know when there is job openings and job availability. So networking with pharmaceutical industry professionals can be extremely helpful if you work in a specialty that is private practice. In hospital settings, that doesn't apply so much. So, but staffing agencies can apply to all of the above, So outside of job boards, staffing agencies, pharmaceutical reps, we've got more, don't worry. So PA organizations, professional organizations oftentimes have job boards and you can network. So there's kind of a twofer. So getting involved with PA professional organizations, whether that is national organizations like AAPA, whether that's state organizations, whether that's specialty organizations, many of them have job boards and all of them have networking opportunities. So getting involved and volunteering or being engaged in the community in the professional organizations can be a really powerful way to find new job opportunities. Even if you're changing specialties, you can join the professional organization of the new specialty and start networking in there, because there's always opportunities of people who are hiring. They're hiring new grads, they're hiring experienced. Even if you're changing specialties, networking is key. Okay, so that brings, I'm looking at my notes. That's why I'm looking above the camera here. So we covered staffing agencies, pharma reps, PA organizations. Oh, physician organizations. That's my next one. So you can log into physician specialty organizations and there's oftentimes a search that sort of find a physician in this community, zip code, It's a find a physician. So you can research that way, and you can cold call, send your resume to practices in your specialty in the area that you are looking. So physician professional organizations, you can look as if you were a patient looking for a provider on the main website, and oftentimes it will populate all of the physician practices that are registered members of that physician professional organization. And you can find a dermatologist or what have you as if you were a patient, and you can get contact information and then send in your resume or cover letter or call or go in person, even better. So that can, physician organizations can be really powerful way to find job opportunities as well. And that's bringing me down my list to LinkedIn. LinkedIn is very powerful. A lot of people feel like it's a complex algorithm, and it is to some extent. I by no means am a tech expert at all, but LinkedIn can be great. You can connect with physicians, you can connect with pharma industry, you can connect with all sorts of professionals, and you can even setting up your profile can be powerful, because when you put in your specialty and that you're PA, sometimes people will find you because they're searching and it will populate. So setting up a LinkedIn profile, even if you don't use it and you just set up your profile, sometimes you will get messages for job opportunities. So use LinkedIn. If you are more comfortable with tech, you can dive in there, and there's lots of different professional groups in LinkedIn and things like that. Same thing with Facebook. There's Facebook groups as well for specialties. You can network with PAs, NPs, MDs, and that is also another powerful. So LinkedIn as well as Facebook groups can be very powerful way to find job opportunities. And last but not least is networking, which I just mentioned on networking and cold calling. Don't be afraid of old school cold calling when you're using all of these resources. Conversations equal opportunities. If you've worked with me and you are one of my clients, you've heard me say that. The more conversations that you have, talking to people, meeting people, cold calling people, will lead to the opportunity or multiple opportunities, and then you can choose the one that's best for you. So don't limit yourself. Don't shop online on the job boards waiting for the perfect job to show up. If you know the specialty you want to work and the location you want to work in, get resourceful. Use all these different tools, send out resumes, cold call, network, talk to everybody, go on every interview. Don't screen anything that you're seeing online because it doesn't look perfect. Sometimes an administrator just wrote that. It's not even an accurate description. So go and have the actual interview, or apply, at least try and get the interview, have the conversation, and then see if it's a good fit. So I hope everybody, I wish everybody a lot of luck. We offer private coaching for people looking to find a job or make a career change. We coach people through that whole process, finding the job, through the interviewing, through the negotiation, identifying the right job for them. That's what we do at Certified PA Consulting in our private career coaching sessions. So if you look at the links below, we have links to free resources and links to our private career coaching packages that help people through the entire process of feeling stuck or trapped in one role and wanting to make a change, not knowing exactly how or where to start or what to do next. That's what we help people with at Certified PA Consulting. So click the links, check them out, reach out to us. Again, I'm Kasey D'Amato. We wish you all the best out there. Hopefully you're finding a career that is fulfilling for you, and don't limit yourself just to the job boards. Okay, see you next week.